So I'm here on a pasture walk with my friend Troy, the grass whisperer. We're moving cows and he's got birdhouses. He's teaching me about birds. Here's a video. Troy's gonna tell me all about how important birds are to conservation and particularly his farm. So Troy, what's with the birds, the birdhouses?
I like birds, John. You know why? Because they eat a lot of flies.
Eat a lot of flies. That makes sense if you have a cow farm and there's poop everywhere, right?
Yeah, and I'm organic. So the more birds we have, the more flies they eat, and I don't need any chemicals or anything to, kill the flies, control the flies. I've got natural predators here. And they love following the cows. They eat other things out in the pasture. And during the wintertime, when it's a lot of snow up here, John, I got birdhouses all down through all these, out in these open fields.
Yeah.
And we just make birdhouses. We stand there, we clean them once a year, and more bluebirds,
Yeah.
say
It's
that
in there
3
somewhere.
times fast, yeah. The more bluebirds and grassland birds we have, the better we have as an ecosystem.
That's spectacular.
And we are actually in this county, we are in a restoration of grassland birds area.
Yeah.
So Madison and Oneida counties need grassland birds to be back on the landscape. So we're providing a home, these cows, and all this good grass, and then guess what?
Everybody
they just
wins.
Come. Well, they just
Everybody wins.
show up.
So one of the tips that Troy just gave me, which I'm like, oh, that's so stupid simple, it's great. So winter activity, if you know anybody who's putting a deck on the back of their house, you have a friend who's a carpenter, we're farmers, we have a lot of blue collar friends, that Tyvek or Trex decking, the plastic decking, on the top where it gets a lot of weather, or on the side where it rots, or in the front where the birds poop all over it, those are just little trim pieces from that Trex decking that's bomb proof now. That snow sitting on top isn't going to affect and rot your birdhouse. It doesn't give off any chemicals. It's safe for us to have as a deck, so it's all right for the birds. And
Saves landfill.
saves
costs.
the landfill of the plastic. I mean, there's a win-win everywhere here.
Absolutely.
If you have any questions about conservation, we don't do that. No. Leave it in the comment section below. Troy's the man. Go visit him at thegrasswhisperer.com. And until next time, I will see you with the cows out in the field.